Hi! Welcome back to my channel. Hope you liked my last video, and if you have not seen it yet, don't forget to check it out. So where are we going today? Today we are going to Valencia. Wow! So this beautiful city of Spain was a stopover for connecting flights to Gran Canaria and also while returning to Paris. Yes, that's me going crazy on the streets of Valencia. This crazy street dancing was to express my happiness when I visited this wonderful location. As we had a 1.5-year-old with us, a friend had highly recommended Oceanographic and Biopark, and we did like both of them. Both took almost 4 hours to explore. Now my tip here is to consider your or your family's interest while selecting the attractions, because there are other attractions as well, like the City of Arts and Sciences, Cathedral, Garden, beaches and much more. But for now, let's first go to Biopark. This park has more than 150 different animal species. The best part about this park is that it welcomes visitors into the animal's environment and not vice versa. So this is achieved by not using the traditional railings and cages that are common in many zoos, and instead they have used rivers, ponds, streams and rocks to separate visitors from the animals. So it has different regions, like for example the dry savanna, where you can find rhinos, zebras, ostriches and hyenas, while the wetlands have giraffes, antelopes, gazelles, meerkats and lions. They have also created a baobab forest for elephants, which is the largest groups of species in Spain. You will also find an island of Madagascar where you are able to get up close and personal with the lemurs, who often climb down the branches of the trees to greet you. And in equatorial Africa, you will find gorillas, otters, leopards and pythons. We loved walking through these natural environments that were created in Biopark. And now it's time for us to go to Oceanographic. Oceanographic is said to be the largest complex of its type in Europe and is home to more than 45,000 animals from 500 different species. It has dolphins, sharks, rays, penguins, sea lions, walruses and more. But before that, I will give you a glimpse of the dolphin show. While watching this dolphin show, I realized that we can learn a lot from these dolphins who are performing such amazing stunts. Have you ever wondered how the trainers train these dolphins? After all, it's not like humans can speak dolphin, right? Plus, we live on land and dolphins live in water. We are very different creatures. So how do they do it? It's a lesson maybe even we can use in our own lives. So when the dolphin performs a trick correctly, the trainers reward them, which is called a positive reinforcement. And what happens when they do not do it correctly? Well, it's not like we can punish them any which way, but the trainers just do not respond to them, and they give the dolphins time to think what went wrong, which makes positive reinforcement more powerful than the punishment. And the result is these fabulous stunts that you can see on the screen. Now let's move on to exploring the rest of oceanographic. The oceanographic is made up of different buildings housing examples of the most important ecosystems from each of the planet's seas and oceans, like wetlands, temperate and tropical, oceans, Antarctic, Arctic, islands, Red Sea, or the underwater auditorium. It also has an underwater restaurant and also the dolphinarium that you just saw. After oceanographic, we decided to explore one of the beaches of Valencia and we came to this particular beach. This is Malvarosa Beach. And that brings us to our Airbnb in Valencia. And with that, we have reached the end of our journey for the day. We will be meeting next week in Gran Canaria. Hope to see you then. Till then, bye bye.